After CeeLo Green sat down in the coach's chair for season 1, 2, 3, and 5 of The Voice, with his outfits getting more and more ridiculous, including him bringing his cat on stage.
Perfect just kind of had this flair about her, and she's been with me for almost like a little less than a year now.
After CeeLo Green rose to fame with hits like Crazy and Fuck You, earning him Grammys, BET Awards, a Billboard, and a Brit Award, and bringing his net worth to an estimated $22 million. After CeeLo Green would make an appearance in CeeLo Green's The Good Life, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Robot Chicken, and Lip Sync Battle. Right out the gate, I'm gonna point out the obvious that this man has a long history of dressing up in some weird shit. But what happened at the 2017 Grammys last night was ridiculous. I couldn't stop laughing at his angry Ferrero Rocher character and the countless memes it has generated. Here are a few of my fave. There is much more to this story, including the new persona Cee Lo is now going under as Gnarly Davidson. And what's with the sudden change? Well, it probably has something to do with his arrest and charge with furnishing ecstasy to a woman back in 2012. It's important to note that he was cleared by an American court of law for the sexual assault allegations also in this case.
Logistically, ecstasy does not make you pass out. That's where you fucked up right there.
A lot has been going on with the soulful singer, including a fake exploding cell phone incident, which seems to be the reason he's turned into a robot.
We weren't expecting that.
Yeah, we were.
What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of CeeLo Green after his initial rise to fame, here for you on After They're Famous. In the past, I've made videos like this on Mia Khalifa, DMX, and DEEZ Nuts. Be sure to check those out and let me know, as always, in the comments down below who you want me to document next.
In the costume stores getting my son something for Halloween, and I'm in there pretty often getting stuff.
CeeLo Green was born Thomas DeCarlo Calloway in Atlanta, Georgia on May 30th, 1974, but he went by the name of Carlo. His father passed away when he was just 2, and he was raised by his mother and his aunt. He was at the same elementary school as Andre 3000 and high school with both members of Outkast. Growing up, he split his time between theft and football, but his self-described kleptomania and other bad behavior, well, it got him kicked out of the entire Atlanta District School Board, so he was sent to a military academy.
You know, getting locked up, and I told him, I said, yo, don't call my mom. She's, you know, it's, you know. So they called her anyway, she hung up on him.
Sadly, his mother was paralyzed in a car crash and then died 2 years later when Carlo was 18. I suppose that accident was the wake-up call he needed, because he had found a new focus in life and was determined to make a career for himself in music. But it wouldn't happen overnight. He and 3 others started the hip-hop group Goody Mob. In 2002, he decided to go solo. It wasn't until he teamed up with Danger Mouse under the name Gnarls Barkley, and their 2006 track Crazy, which was recorded in one take, became a global phenomenon and named by Rolling Stone as the song of the decade.
You know what, I was going through quite a time in my life. I was going through a divorce. I did not have a label home. It was just a very trying time.
Overnight, CeeLo Green's life and career transformed. Crazy lingered around the top of the charts in 15 countries for most of 2006. He even won a Grammy Award. When CeeLo performed at the MTV Movie Awards, he decided to dress up as Darth Vader, which was a total tip-off of what was to come. The success of Crazy, it would take many a song and album for CeeLo to find the same success, but it did happen with his 2010 track Fuck You, co-written by Bruno Mars. His next big gig was on The Voice, where he pumped out 3 seasons, and each and every year, well, he stepped up his costume game. The Voice would come to an end when he was accused of sexual battery by a woman who he had dined with at a Los Angeles restaurant. This led to a nearly year-long investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. In the end, he was found guilty for slipping her some ecstasy, but the sexual assault charge was dropped due to a lack of evidence.
I've been kind of tempted to get some of those Dragon stacks, you know, the Gene Simmons, you know, joints.
Other controversies would come up, mainly with him sending out tweets on the topics of rape, attacking critics, homophobia, but let's get into his new persona. In early February of 2017, a video went viral of CeeLo being blown up by his cell phone. Fans were initially worried, but when they found out the whole thing was staged, their remorse turned into anger. They didn't like being tricked. XXL was looking for an explanation, and this is what they got from CeeLo. He stated, look at me, you did this to me, CeeLo Green. You fucking idiot. But I like it. I'm actually better than you, than everyone, a kamikaze upon you. Vengeance is mine. Say it, Gnarly Davidson. P.S. Technolo Jesus saves. Whatever the hell that means. In the meantime, he got to work setting up an Instagram and Twitter account for Gnarls Davidson, which still at the time of this recording only has a few hundred followers. Under this name, he has a song out titled Fuck Me I'm Famous, but the cover art image shows a CeeLo Green no one would really recognize, because this guy's trimmed down and he looks like a Chippendale dancer. Then in the music video, a child actor was used to play Gnarls Davidson. When it came time for the real CeeLo Green to make a public appearance, what we got was his illuminating Power Ranger putty at the Grammy pre-show, and for the main event he came in all gold. Kinda like gold dust, but fatter. The internet quickly reacted, spawning out meme after meme. Photos of him photoshopped into Trump's apartment picked up thousands of likes and retweets. Others said, my dude CeeLo came dressed as an Oscar, #Grammys. Another person tweeted out the Suicide Squad Power Rangers crossover no one asked for, #Grammys. And then I posted this photo with the lyrics from his song Crazy, which just seemed way too fitting. No one would hope this would turn into likes, followers, and listeners for CeeLo's new character, but so far he's only grown by a couple hundred. But I do think it's safe to say he's earned himself a spot in the best memes category for 2017. As for the rest of the story, well, that's pretty much it, because this is After They're Famous. My name's Mike McCrudden, and I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of CeeLo's outfit? Did you love it, or did you hate it? Let me know down below. Also be sure to check out our other videos. We make all sorts of After They Were Famous and celebrities. We've done DMX in the past, we did Nelly. He didn't like that one, because he blocked me on Instagram. Browse around, I'll see you guys in the next video. Boom! Catch me outside.